Okay.
We good now?
Yeah. Happy October.
Yeah, happy October. Let's just get right into it, all right?
Dude, what are you?
Oh, dude, there's the tape. I was looking for that tape. I just found the tape in my kitchen. And it was like very last minute, but it all worked out. Happy Halloween, everyone. This is October. We're dressed up. It's 11 p.m. Just got done watching 2 movies. We're gonna talk about them, but first, Richard, what are you?
What are you?
What are you?
Are you a domino piece?
No.
Are you staff sign?
Yo, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me try to guess. What else? What else is it? I can only think of domino piece, the staff sign, or like the little staff thingy on the music staff.
Let me stand right here. Hopefully, you could like get all of this, and then like just put up the image over here. You want to guess, Ed?
Olaf.
Oh, hey! Welcome
Are you
back
a-
to Low
are you a
Quality
snowman?
Podcast, where the proof is in the pudding. We got Eddie back on the podcast today.
What's up?
Are
All
you,
right. Anyways,
Are you
back
a
to this.
snowman?
No.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay, I'm 3-hole punch Danny.
Stupid. That's it.
You know 3-hole punch Jim from The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because your 3-hole punch, your 3 holes are very off.
They're very odd.
So bad.
You know how long it took me to like cut these out?
Like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
It's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Eddie could hear me cutting up. and then when you asked me if I was done, I was like, pretty much. Yeah. I told you because I was like, I don't need that big of a cardboard piece, right? Cardboard paper.
Yeah.
It's just like small circles.
Yeah.
And you know, we bought like the 50 pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only needed the one sheet.
You should have done the one that sparkles.
Yeah, right. That would have been nice. But yeah, I'm 3-hole punch Jim from The Office.
Okay.
Asian Jim.
Okay. Well.
Shout out to Randall Park.
You mean John Krasinski?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know who I am.
Stand up for the camera. Give us
Yeah, I
a.
guess so. I mean, you
yeah.
can't tell.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
Yeah, I
Never
could tell. Yeah.
It's hard to do. You gotta like do the walk.
Where's the feet? You gotta have the feet.
It's too expensive.
Yeah.
Too expensive. Too last minute.
Dude, I heard your knees pop right there. You're trying to be a hobbit.
My knees are always popping.
Need
more milk.
Lila's dog hair on your feet.
Probably is the one.
I want to say you're Frodo.
Yeah, probably just a hobbit.
Oh.
I was supposed to have the elf ears or the pointy ears,
Uh-huh.
but Yuki lost hers, so I didn't order it. 'Cause I thought she would have hers.
Oh, okay.
Do they have pointy ears, sort of?
Yeah. No.
But also, this costume was last minute. This is my last minute one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I like it.
I thought of one. I thought of like 3 other ones. I can't think of one more. And I was like, all right, okay, let's just do something simple I can just put on
Mm-hmm.
that goes with the wig. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I'm just a
wait,
hobbit.
you said that you're gonna use the wig for a later costume?
Yeah, it goes with one of my other costumes later on.
I wonder what it is. Anyways, you said that you're waiting for one of your packages to come in. Was this one of them?
Oh no, it was the wig.
Oh, it's the wig?
Yeah.
Hey, you just pulled it straight out and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, oh, okay, it looks okay.
Yeah.
It's just curly hair.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I know what the wig is for.
Yeah, you should. It's the key component to one costume.
I have no idea.
Uh,
What are you today, Eddie?
No, I'm just me.
All right, just like last year, you know.
just like last year.
Give you no heads up. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
so we watched our 2 modern movies,
Mm-hmm.
and we watched them with Eddie.
Yeah. So we said that we're gonna watch 4 movies for October.
Mm.
2 of them are gonna be like classics. 2 of them are gonna be modern horror films. And tonight we watched Name the Demon, which just came out earlier this month for us a couple days ago. And then the other one we watched the Furries. The Furies.
Furies?
Yeah, it came out like 3 years ago.
2019?
Yeah, 2019. Okay.
That's 5 years ago, man. 2019, 2024?
Oh yeah, dude.
I was like, wait, looking at me like,
Oh, man.
that's real math.
Yeah. Did you think 3 years too?
19 plus 5 equals 24.
Yeah, I was doing the math in my head real quick. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, math in my head is wrong.
Yeah, man. Lion King's like, what, 30 years old now? 40 years old? I don't know.
Yeah, I think Lion King is 1994.
I'm still stuck on it being 10 years old.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we watched The Furies and name the demon.
Yeah.
Name that demon.
Name that demon.
Welcome to this game show where you have to try to find out the demon's name.
Match the corresponding symbols to its roots.
If you win, you're free. If you lose, eternal damnation.
Yeah, exactly. Shadow Realm? No, that's pussy work.
Spoiler alert, no one ever wins.
Today's contestants, you got The Hobbit. Do you guys want to touch about? You guys want to
Yeah, I guess we're going into name that demon.
Name that
so-
demon? Okay, all right.
Name that demon. Name of the demon.
So,
This one was interesting.
yeah,
I thought it was okay. It was all right for its ratings.
yeah,
I can see why it got bad ratings.
yeah, I can see why.
The story isn't very good. The writing is not very good. The acting is very bad.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's good
But-
for what it is because it was all
Yeah.
taken like in a single shot.
Yeah, and it's all like it's another found footage, which is again a lot of people just don't like anymore.
Right.
But I think it did. I think if it just had a higher budget and like better actors, it probably would have been okay.
Yeah.
Because the story was the story was okay. I think the writing was just poorly done.
Yeah, the plot twists, the story was decent.
I kind of figured the plot twist from the very beginning. I didn't think they were gonna do that because I was like, did that happen? Because I don't remember if that happened at that time, and that's what they're making the movie about. It turns out they were. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, because they joked about it at first, right?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Then.
Turns out it was true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, movie starts off with
Oh, you want to do a quick little summary of it?
yeah. So these two couple, right? They're in the park. They're about to have a baby, right? So the husband's name is David, while the wife's name is Anna.
Yeah. It was Anna and David, and then they have a daughter named Grace.
Yes.
Well, I mean, later.
Right. Yeah. At this point, like in the beginning,
She
they're
was still pregnant.
Yeah,
she's
she was
just
just pregnant.
All right.
Although she was like 7 months pregnant, and she was like, "We don't know the sex yet," and I was like, "Dude, that thing's huge. You should know by now."
oh, so the movie
Unless
takes,
they're keeping it a secret.
yeah, I think they're keeping it secret. The movie
They didn't
takes
say that,
place
though.
like 20.
2019.
Yeah.
2018.
While she's pregnant.
Oh, while she's pregnant. It
She's
was
probably like 2014 or something like that. Because Grace
yeah.
is like,
because Grace is like 5,
yeah.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
She was still young.
Okay, so character introduction, right? And then after that, boom, Anna's possessed by a demon, right?
Yeah, and it's a different priest checking up on her with a different camera crew, or is David controlling the camera?
I think David's the one controlling.
David's
the
controlling the camera, right? Okay, yeah. And then Anna attacks them, and then we go to present day.
Mm-hmm. Which is like maybe a few weeks later.
Yeah, I want to say it was just like a few weeks later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, because so there's 3 priests, right? There's Father Noah, Father Gabriel.
What? Who's Father Noah? Is that the old man?
I think so.
I thought that was Matthew, Father Matthews,
Father Matthew.
Joshua Matthews.
Right here, like okay, I'm looking at the cast, and it's only showing like 4 people.
Because Father Mark is the one that first came and he was in the coma.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
he was Matthews.
No, that was Mark or Marcus, whatever. I remember because they were like, "What happened to Mark?" And it's that the caption said Marcus. We paid for this one, by the way.
Yeah.
So Amazon.
Hey, we pay for all of them.
Oh
We-
yeah. Yeah. So Marcus is the one that first came and then got put into a coma, and then that's when Matthew came with John, and Johnny Sins. I don't remember his name.
I think Johnny Sin might have been Noah.
You know what? I looked up name the demon characters, and it just gave me a whole bunch of demons from Demon Slayer.
Well, Well, now he's the first loser of tonight's game.
He's like,
Wrong
"Name."
demons.
Yeah, I'm like Nezuko.
Ah, fucking
Yeah,
damn.
you see like
Gonna lose
eternal
now.
flames gulf me up.
I mean, I have the movie on Amazon still. I could just look up the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's doing a lot better than Google. Because I feel like that would help. So it's not Johnny Sins. There's a guy who looks like Johnny Sins.
It's because he's bald.
Yeah, and yeah. Anyways, so Johnny Sins plays a guy named Father Gabriel, right?
That's right. Yeah,
Okay.
Gabriel.
Okay. Father Gabriel. Okay, so these three priests, they go into
I can't-
David and no.
I don't know. It's not popping up for some reason on my phone.
Okay, so these three priests,
look really
they
hard.
go to David and Anna's home, and then
Well,
Be-
David calls him in because he's like, I've been through psychiatrists and all this. I don't know what the hell else to do.
right,
And she used to be Catholic. Oh, yeah. In the very, very, very beginning, Anna was like, I have a secret in my past that I can't tell you about. Turns out it comes into play later
yeah,
because, obviously it does. But it was just like, I hate that trope. That whole, I can't tell you because it's a secret. It's like, bitch, like, you're fucking dying. Like, what do you, like, that's my problem with David the whole time. The husband, the whole time, he's like, what does this matter? Why are you asking so many questions? I was like, motherfucker, do you not see your wife is like
Fucking
possessed? Like,
by
just
a
fucking
demon?
say shit. Like, just tell them
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
Stupid. And I was like, I'm glad he dies.
yeah.
Spoiler.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
So-
a found footage. Most of the time, found footage is everyone dies.
Everyone dies.
'Cause that's
Someone
the whole
goes
point.
missing.
That's
or
the whole point of
something
a
like
found
that.
footage is that everyone dies. So,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I guess there's one survivor.
yeah.
Who's it gonna be?
Yeah, comment down below who you think the survivor is. They don't even know who the characters are. Okay,
So anyways, so Father Matthew, Father Gabriel, and Deacon, right? Deacon John, who's the cameraman, they come to David's house. They're interviewing him and hassling him about questions, and David's throwing the he's being a total bitch.
Yeah, because he's
Then-
like done with it.
Yeah, and then they go see Anna, and then like she's obviously possessed. David's just like, no, she's fine. She's just
Mentally
sad or something, or like,
Depressed. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. It's another episode, but it's never been this bad.
And then one of the priests, they're all fathers.
Yeah.
Even David, because he's a dad. We also get introduced to 5-year-old Grace too. Anyways, blah 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 blah. What happened? Oh, and then one of the fathers gives out exposition. Like she's possessed by a demon. We need to find her name. There's what these demons do. All this other religion
Yeah,
stuff.
so there's like, he shows his bag and it's like within the bag there's his tools. It's like holy water, a cross, a Bible.
He made
And
he made it sound so important that like because he's like in this briefcase are tools, very few tools, but very specific ones I need. A crucifix. I was like, everyone has that. Holy water, okay. Bible, okay. This is like priest. Basic
101.
kid 101. And then he has the like encyclopedia of demons. And I was like, okay, that's one thing.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was gonna be like Constantine. He pulls like a crucifix shotgun or
Yeah,
something.
shotgun.
Or something special, like
Yeah.
a fucking holy grenade or something. I don't know. But it was like basic stuff. I was like, oh.
Holy grenade.
And then I remembered, oh yeah, this is a low budget movie.
Yeah.
This is just stuff they got off Amazon.
Yeah.
Like the crucifix they had was like a weird looking one that you don't normally see in
Oh
movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, all right. I guess they're just trying to
Yeah, it was like a crucifix with like a special symbol.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Constantine. He had like a whole bunch of like symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
But like
hand
within
crafted
this
one.
like encyclopedia of like demon names, it's like it shows like it gives like a ranking of, right? And so it's like Satan, because he's the one who like defied God in the
Yeah, he's
beginning,
the
and then like
ruler.
his early followers, and then after that it's like the 7 deadly sins, and then after that it's like all
their own minions and stuff.
yeah, exactly.
I wonder where they got all that. Was there like a guest book that like they all just signed the demons and just like, all right, hopefully no priests ever find this.
And then God just like takes it.
Give me this shit.
Yeah.
It's all a bait.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll leave this here for you guys. Once you guys feel it, I'm taking it back.
What was the trick? I was like, all right, everyone who signs up gets a pizza party.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Pizza party.
Pizza party from God. All right. And he takes it. All right, good. All right.
Yeah.
Just wait a bit.
Yeah. wait like a millennia. Yeah, this will come in handy.
They never got
Legend
it.
says they're still waiting for their pizza party.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
There's hope in hell.
There's no pizza in hell. Every single time they cook a pizza, like it just gets burnt. They gotta throw it away.
Anyways, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. They just do a bunch of exposition, and then and then we get introduced to a character named Simon, who's like their babysitter sometimes, like the neighbor who babysits Grace a lot.
Yeah.
And he's kind of he gives out some vague information. That's like because the movie's trying to lead to us that like is David abusive to Anna or something, which they never followed up on other than him just cheating on her.
Right.
But I'm assuming he did, but they didn't fully confirm it.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
Because
I wish they did.
Simon.
But then Simon never said anything because he's just like,
Yeah.
he's like, I don't know why she's with David because like he's not a great guy.
But she's a great person.
Yeah, but I was like, I shouldn't say anymore. And it's like, dude,
this
like-
is the first time that I've came over here in a situation like this. But in those times, it was Anna that called me.
yeah. So
I don't know if you guys got the vibe.
I talk directly into the mic.
I don't know if you guys got the vibe. For me, Simon made it seem like Anna and him were having an affair.
I mean, they kind of did, but no, he also made it seem like like David was abusive, like he was like beating the shit out of her.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, because he was like, this is the first time I came. Only Anna ever calls me, you know. That or Simon and Anna were having an affair.
Oh yeah, that,
I kind of
Oh,
thought.
is that what you meant?
yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh,
That Simon and Anna were having an affair.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. Simon kind
kinda
of
got
comes
that
off
too,
as
but-
gay.
Simon was like super young too, though. So I was like, I don't know, maybe because he looked like he was like 18. Anna's like, I don't know, 40.
I don't know. Maybe he wants that cougar cooch.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. By the end of the movie, like she looked old. She looked horrible.
I don't know. But like, you know, the demon possessor also kept saying that, like, you know, like, you're not that much of a good guy either, David, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I was like, is he abusive? Are they going to confirm it? And they didn't. So I was like, all right.
I don't know. It's like what the priest said. You know, like the demon knows everything in ways that they can't explain.
I know. But yet they lie. So it's like,
Right.
which one?
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
one? You know, like what you got to pick.
Are you telling the truth?
Dude,
Are you
And it
Like-
turns out it's the priest who lies.
Yeah, dude. Throughout the whole movie, it's the demon who's telling the truth.
Yeah. The demon was right. He was like, my intentions are pure. You know?
Pure.
Yeah.
Play that back, Richard. It's like,
Well, I said pure.
well, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did I not say pure?
It sounded more like pure.
Oh, no, it's just pure.
Okay.
Same thing.
Pure?
So what I liked about this is like,
Is it because you keep messing up on words? You try to catch me now.
yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, you you want a drink?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Hey, there you go.
Thank you.
So what I like about the movie is it's taking in one shot, right? Or it's like very little cuts. And although the acting is not the greatest, it's pretty good for what it is. Cheers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a pretty cheap movie. I think the scares, I think the idea and the scares and a lot of like the tense scenes were pretty good.
Yeah. Although I did like this where they go up to Anna's room, which is like in the attic, right? They have to climb up like four flights of stairs,
Yeah.
and then they have to come all the way back down,
Houses, man.
right? And then they have to come back down and be like, hey, like we gotta come up with a new game plan. But it's like you already talked about it. You know, one person reads the Bible, the other person restrains her, and then like
Dude, they didn't follow any other game plan.
I know, because
Every
every
time they
single
went
time
in.
they went up there, someone got scared shitless and had to leave the room.
To be fair though, it was mostly John, and he was new to this, and he is the only one who got hurt most of the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I get it, man,
Right.
because he wasn't expecting any of this.
Yeah.
Nope.
So Simon takes Grace out of the house, right?
Mhm.
and then they go back up there, and then Anne is like,
Because this is where they started the exorcism.
right.
Yeah.
And then, lights are going crazy, paintings are falling, and then Anna like fucking spits at who's the camera guy? John. And
It's like she spits out a nail.
She
Yeah.
becomes a living
She's bullet
nail
seed.
gun.
yeah. Anna, use nail gun attack. It was a critical hit.
Super effective.
Dee-doo. John, return. Go, Johnny Sins.
Yeah, that whole scene was. I have to admit, I think that whoever played Anna, I don't know your actress. I'm sorry, or I don't know your.
Oh,
actress
I have
name.
it.
I'm sorry, but you did a pretty good job of
Yeah.
trying to be possessed.
Jesse Nerud.
Hmm.
Jesse Nerud.
I think she did a
Oh!
decent job.
Born in Denver, Colorado.
Ooh, shout out
nice.
to you.
Yeah, shouts to you, Jesse. She's pretty.
The only
Oh, she's in a bunch of other like scary movies too.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because this is her newest one. Because this came out just a few days ago.
Yeah.
That makes
it-
sense. Because she felt like the only one that had actual acting experience.
yeah,
Oh,
it seems like it.
and then she gets to play like the possessed wife. So
Yeah, she did a good job on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only downside for me was pretty much during the whole exorcism scene. I kept thinking about Scary Movie 2, where the possessed girl, she's just like, fuck me.
Yeah, I kept thinking that too. I was like, is one of these guys gonna jump on her?
Yeah. Oh, so like as always when we watch movies, we always have rules, right? So first and foremost, every time we see a meme, we'll drink. Since this movie just came out, there are really no memes about it, but we did joke around.
We're gonna start making memes of it now.
Right?
Yeah.
We did joke around about it a lot. And then what was your rule, Richard?
Mine was whenever we saw a cross or crucifix, whatever, and a Bible.
Yeah. And what was your rule, Ed?
Mine was whenever they said, in the name of God, Father, or Jesus.
Yeah. And then my rule was every single time the possessed person like screeches or yells or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should make some pretty good rolls.
Yeah. A lot of
Because
because it was like a typical like exorcist movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, we made some pretty good rolls and drank a lot. It was fun. Speaking of drinking, you guys keep talking. I have a surprise for you two.
Oh.
Oh. All right. I guess we'll just keep going to the summary. So they try the exorcist. They fail. They go back down, and then Simon comes, and he's like, Grace is gone, right?
Oh, yeah. Grace is
She
missing.
somehow disappeared, and they didn't say anything about that, right? They didn't say like how she disappeared or how she's in the house.
No,
they
Like
didn't.
was Grace also part possessed, or was that just the demon doing shit?
I think it was just the demon doing shit. And
Because like the demon, so in the end, the demon wants Grace. So if it's able to like kidnap her or change her, why didn't it just like do it right then and there? That was one issue I had with. I was like, why did Grace just magically disappear?
Oreo?
Okay, so I'm gonna
Zero sugar. This is gonna taste like shit.
I'm gonna interrupt you guys real quick. All right. So we talked about this last time, Richard.
Did we?
There's Coca-Cola Oreo flavored, fizzy cookie flavored. That's what it says right there. So I was like, I went to the store and I was like, oh, I might as well buy it and we should try it on the podcast. And since we have Eddie on, I was like, oh, like what perfect episode to do it than like this one.
Lucky you bought this one, not water.
I do have water.
Daddy still has no water.
I do have water.
That's why we're drinking beer and Coke Zero with Oreo.
Okay, cheers, y'all. Let's see how this
Cheers.
tastes. Apparently, it's pretty nasty.
I was hoping you're going to say pretty good.
You know what? That actually tastes like Oreos.
It does.
That's weird.
But
It tastes
tastes like Oreos?
Okay, because when you first drink it, it has the Coke taste, right? And then the aftertaste is like Oreos. But because it's in liquid form, it kind of tastes watered down. So it's
Yeah.
like watered down Oreo.
Well, you also did get zero sugar. Is there no like actual like regular?
No,
or is it only zero sugar?
I think this is it.
Oh.
Well, then again, I didn't spend that much time looking for it. I just saw it and I was like, oh yeah, I should get some.
That's very classic of us.
Yep. Very low quality. Like, anyways, go buy some. It's limited edition. It's very mid. Try it.
Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't be drinking it every day or anything, you know.
No, but
it
like,
would definitely be like last resort.
thank God I only got like a 6-pack of the 7.5 fluid ounce ones.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let's try to move along with this one.
Oh,
we gotta get to the other movie too.
oh yeah. Okay, so Simon is babysitting Grace. Grace disappears. Simon runs back into the house and says Grace disappeared.
Yeah, and then this is when all the paranormal activity stuff basically happens.
Yeah.
You know, lights goes off. They all separate. I don't know how they separated. Also, this part kind of pissed me off because John was like, oh, and then John and Johnny Sins almost have a moment. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Let me backtrack real quick.
Is it because he's just gay and lustful?
It's Johnny Sins.
Because he's a priest?
Well, then again,
It's like that's what I'm saying. Like, does this tie into the whole? Okay, so spoiler alert. This is about the whole altar boys situations. Okay, I don't know if everyone is aware of this. It happened a while ago.
well, to add on top of that, I guess it's also another spoiler alert. The demon that they're dealing with is the demon of lust. So I think it was.
Oh, that makes sense. I get it.
Yeah,
so
it was the
affecting
demon
him.
affecting them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
right.
makes sense, yeah.
The demon did say like you all are here for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like with the demon like saying all this stuff, he probably did like provoke all of them.
Yeah, but
And
I'm pretty
so-
sure Johnny Sins also did some stuff too.
Yeah, they just didn't
I think that
specify.
makes sense. Yeah.
But then like, you know, with him like trying to comfort John, like he got like super close and was just like, "Oh, let me kiss you." But then again, okay, so the thing is like priests, they always spend a lot of time together with each other, right?
Right.
So it's like a bunch of guys together.
Sorry, I started remembering the scene from Tropic Thunder with Artie J and fucking
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah, because they're also like monks together friends. So I was just imagining that scene. Sorry.
They're like holding each other's sashes.
And they're like rubbing each other's beads.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Rich is gonna find it and plug it in.
Oh man, that's too
Yeah, this
good.
is the reason why I don't go to church. I would not be a good church person.
Just make fun of everything.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway, sorry.
So-
Go on your thing.
Oh,
So
yeah,
priests just
yeah,
spend
they
a lot of
spend a lot of
together.
time together because they're like they live together, right?
Right,
And then
right.
other than that, like they see the community, but they always have like church service boys or just kids
Mhm.
now. And so like I think that's like where the whole concept of like priests touching little boys comes from. And so I don't know, I guess Johnny Sins just got comfortable with
Concept. No, that was a real thing that happened.
yeah.
I mean, it's a joke now.
Yeah, it's a joke.
But it was a real thing that
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
And then so I think that's what I'm saying. I think Johnny was also one of the priests who did that.
Mhm.
And then with the lustful demon, he's also just bringing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then John is a pretty young guy, so
Oh, he mentions he's married multiple times.
yeah,
Oh yeah, he's a deacon.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
deacon, not a father.
Yeah. Okay. So like pushing.
John was like the most normal guy in this movie. I'll admit.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to do this shit. This is fucked up.
He's like,
I want to get the fuck out of
yeah,
here.
let me go call the police.
Yeah, I
Goes
was
and
like,
calls the police.
John, you.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
be real.
we're getting there. Okay, so
Well,
Grace
Simon
comes
calls the
back,
police.
power goes out, and then everyone splits up for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah,
right?
and John doesn't be like, there's footsteps, the demon's out, even though he's like right there in front of everyone.
yeah,
And then the lights go out, and then somehow everyone just separates.
yeah. Okay, so they pour salt in front of Anna's room, right?
Yeah,
so
because,
that
demons
she can't
cross
escape.
it.
Yep. Fucking John goes into the restroom, like washes his face, and like
This was kind of a good scene, other
Yeah.
than the weird gay part. But I guess whatever. But
what?
because the whole
Okay.
time they were talking, I was trying to
Uh-huh.
look in the other room to see if anything was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But nothing happened.
Mhm.
And then the bathroom scene came out, and I saw the mirror, and I was like, oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
That's where it's coming from. And then it did. There's
Yeah.
like something in the mirror, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That whole scene was just a whole build up for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, during the whole scene of John and Johnny Sins talking in the hallway. Um,
The makeout session.
yeah, during the makeout session. I thought Grace was gonna like slowly appear from one of the rooms or something like that.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
because
but
this is where she's like gone. Everyone's like looking for her or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but nope, nothing like that.
Yeah, so I think that means that Grace really just disappeared right away. I don't know. Maybe she's just a sneaky little girl. She did keep popping up out of anywhere, everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, she did say like she wants her mommy too.
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't want her. I wouldn't want my mom if I saw what's going on with her. I'd be like, oh fuck that shit. I don't care how young I am. I'm not going near that.
mommy's sick.
But yeah, and then all this scary stuff starts happening.
Mhm.
It's mostly John's point of view for a while
because he has the camera.
Yeah, he has the camera, and it's the only light they have. And then
David and Father.
I don't know where Father Matthew went. I know David and Johnny Sins went downstairs to check on the breaker.
Oh,
Because that's where Johnny comes from. Johnny Sins comes from.
okay.
But
I think Father
Unless
Matthews
all three
was
of them.
just in the room. Cause you know how
did he
when
just stay?
yeah, I think so. Cause you know how when John was coming down the stairs.
Yeah, they're all arguing in that one room.
Yeah, they're all arguing in the room, and then when the lights go out, I think it's just David and Johnny Sins that go downstairs, and Father Matthew stays in that room.
Okay, that would make sense.
But then you think he would hear the piano playing too, right?
Right, yeah, that too. Or like, because Johnny was not Johnny's regular John was
Cameraman John.
he was calling out to everyone, and like, yeah, the piano started playing, and he goes check the piano. There's like blood prints on there, and then that's where he finds Grace. She just appears out of nowhere, and then that's when Johnny Sins comes back up from downstairs, and then like he's like, stay with Grace, and let me go check downstairs on David.
And that's when the
No,
camera angle
maybe
swapped.
maybe all three of them did go down because he went down there looking for Father Matthews too, right? That's
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why that's
yeah.
why he stayed down there,
Yeah, that's why he stayed down there.
right?
Yeah.
Because
I thought he stayed on there because they're looking for Anna.
No, Anna. No.
because he does
No, David goes back upstairs to find Anna.
yeah, because he got attacked. They know that Anna's down there, or Anna's out.
Yeah.
Anna's loose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where is Father Matthew?
Yeah, because I think he just like disappears.
Yeah, and then he just comes back out of nowhere.
Do we have to rewatch this movie?
I don't know. I was pretty sober. I think.
I was. Oh, yeah. I feel like I was pretty sober.
I feel like I was pretty sober too. No, I don't know. Maybe he did just stand there and he just didn't answer.
Because
Maybe he went back upstairs to check on stuff.
either that or my first thought was it was the demon messing with them again. So the demon was making it so that Father Matthew didn't hear or see anything that was going on.
Maybe I was thinking that too.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like until like when shit actually hit the fan, and then that's when you see all of them come back in, and that's when like Father Matthew snapped out of it.
Maybe I'll rewatch it because like after
Shit, that scared me. it's just the dog.
It's just naughty.
Yeah.
Okay. Because let's see. So after Johnny Sins grabs the camera from John, he goes downstairs, and he sees Anna in the reflection,
Yes.
and then he finds, but she doesn't do anything. She disappears, and then he runs into David also down there, and apparently David was attacked by Anna, and it's not very convincing.
The makeup on his arm.
Yeah, it wasn't very convincing. I was like, oh.
At first
okay.
it was, but like later on when they showed it, it didn't look that
Yeah,
good.
it didn't look very good. Some of the special effects looked okay.
Dude,
Some
when
of,
Anna,
some of it didn't.
like when the
Anna's
lights-
looked really good.
yeah, when
When
her
she got
makeup,
possessed, she looked pretty good.
and then like the way she cleaned up the blood too.
Yeah,
Like we'll get to that later.
yeah.
But then like when John is like at the kitchen sink, turns it off, and then like he falls. Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
doesn't see what's going on, but the camera sees what's going on, right? Because
Yeah.
the light is on him,
yeah.
and then behind him is like fucking Anna floating.
Yeah, Anna just floating. That part was good.
I think it would have been better if she crawled. It would have made it a little bit creepier. Oh, so one thing I don't like about scary movies, I don't like demon possession movies because they always do something that's like really superficial, weird looking, like the floating thing. And I was like, oh, okay, that threw it off for me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I like that
'Cause, you know,
it's scary.
Because I'm used to like Asian ghost horror possession shit, and that's not more of like, You know, like Asian horrors, they don't like float across the room. You know, like vampires, like old school vampires. You know, they crawl and contort and shit.
Yeah,
And that's creepy. So when I saw her float by, I was like, oh, okay. I guess she is fully possessed.
Well, I think the reason why during that scene in the kitchen she didn't crawl was because later on they have a scene where he's checking the bathroom, and in the mirror again you see Anna crawl behind him.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that's what should have kept going, though. Because it's like, I already know she's possessed by a demon. I don't need to know that she has superpowers. You know?
Yeah.
Like, just keep her crawling.
Yeah. I like things where they're a little more grounded. It doesn't go too overboard with stuff. Like, that's the problem I have with, like, Conjuring sometimes. Like, I like the movie, and it does all a lot of creepy stuff, but when they start doing, like, the whole, like, the demon can throw you across the room and stuff, it's like, okay, all right. I'm not here to watch a superhero movie.
All of a sudden the grandma's the Hulk, huh?
Yeah, you know, but then she can get held down by, like, two guys. That's why I was just like, it just kind of breaks the reality for me sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Like, I get it. I was like, yeah, she's possessed and demon. They can do that other stuff. I get it. It just doesn't look as scary on film.
So this is a creepy house. I like the house that they filmed it in.
You know what's funny? I feel like one of these houses is like a house in Phasmophobia. Like, you go in, there's stairs right there. There's a living right there. They have another, like, living room over here. You know, the kitchen's connected to the main den or something, the main living room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, this is the same layout as like a Phasmophobia game. I can see us going through there and like, oh my god, where are you?
Except there isn't a four staircases going up to the attic.
Yeah.
So Johnny Sins, right, has the camera, goes to the basement, goes like in the breaker room. He goes in the
Yeah, he checks everywhere. There's like so many rooms in this basement,
Yeah.
or doors that just connect to each other.
like creepy paintings too.
Yeah, there was like.
Well, I think that was like Anna, and then she started getting possessed and started painting stuff. Because they said that, like, or she said that the demon said that she's been asking help from the demon for a long time. So I think that was just show signs that she was slowly getting possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was just a dog painting, and then the dog just kept getting more deformed.
Yeah.
And then the last painting was just a
bloody.
black image with a slit throat.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Sins eventually he makes it out to the backyard.
Yeah. And
then
he finds Simon drowned in the pool, but he saves him.
Yeah. And Simon goes and calls the police.
And doesn't show up again.
Yeah, he did not show up again. I don't know how you saw him again, but he did not show up again.
See, I thought it was him. Or no, I thought the person who was drowning in the pool was John.
Oh, you thought it was John?
Yeah, I thought that was John. So that's why, like,
when
later,
when you saw John again, you're like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
when Johnny
That makes
Sins
sense now. That
went
makes
back
sense.
into the room, and then everyone shows up again. I was like, wait a minute, didn't you go call the police? But no, it was Simon who went to go call the cops.
Yeah.
And then John stayed inside the house with
Grace.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, so Johnny Sins goes back inside the house, right?
Yeah, and then this is where that trash can scene happens and stuff. And then because he goes back inside and he's one of Grace's toys goes off and he's trying to turn it off, and behind him you see Anna like slowly moving up towards him.
Yeah,
she's
Holding the dog.
and she's holding the dog, and then like he turns around and she's gone. And then this is where like the floating scene happens, and he like
So right when the lights turned out, the faucet came on, right? This is when John still has a camera. So he goes and turns off the faucet, but then he slips because there's water. That's when.
oh, that's right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
So then, like, now later on, like,
right.
back in the kitchen, yeah, he hears, like,
The
growling.
he's growling, yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
then
trash
he
can falls over, growling.
goes around the corner and sees Anna eating the dog.
Tasty treat. And then this part kind of made me laugh. Where Johnny Sins is running away, and then you just see the dog, like, hit the wall, and there's, like, blood. And I'm like, oh!
You missed, bitch.
Yeah. And then,
And then after that, I think she attacks Johnny, or Johnny
what-
Sins, and then everyone comes back and gets her off. And
yeah,
they
all of a
bring her
sudden,
back
everyone's
upstairs.
there.
Like
Yeah.
everyone just reaches into the frame.
Yeah, see, a lot of people kind of just disappear in and out because
Yeah.
the living room is connected to like the front door
Yeah.
where all that happened.
Like, it doesn't make sense, but then, like, production-wise, I feel like it kind of makes sense.
That's what I was saying. Like if they had a bigger budget and they were able to get a bigger house, I'm pretty sure everyone else would have been somewhere else more reasonable and not just disappear.
Because in my opinion, I thought like, oh, like everything's taken in one shot, so everyone's got to like go out of frame, like
Yeah,
like,
everyone
take a break
has
and then
disappeared. So
come
like,
back.
yeah, everyone has disappeared for like something to happen.
Yeah,
I think that's why a lot of times they like go up to the room and then come back out because it's probably like, oh, we gotta get like, we gotta get them all ready for the next.
yeah.
And
They
stuff.
have to go take a snack break, a water break.
Yeah.
Oh, like before the possession, the exorcism starts, like the father, they're giving each other the bread and the blood of Christ. It's like, oh, but first, gotta take a snack break.
Gotta power up.
Bloop 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 bloop.
Gotta put in that auto save,
Yeah.
They head upstairs. Boss music starts playing. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Should have grabbed all those potions. Oh, okay. Anyways, and then and then they grab Anna off Johnny Sins, bring her back to the bedroom, and this is pretty much the end of the movie, huh? And then they start trying to do the exorcism again, and she's just
because at this point the
find out the
father
truths about everything stuff.
father has the main father guy. Matthews. He has the camera, and then like Anna pushes him downstairs, so his leg is like broken.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
so
Yeah.
like he's like downstairs while they have to take David has to take the camera. Now it's like Johnny Sins, John, and David, and then Grace is
Grace is in her room.
in
She's
her
supposed to be
room, right? And then so now they're like Johnny Sins is like reading from the Bible, right?
Yeah.
And then like trying to like get the demon out of her and stuff, but it's not working. And then you just see Matthews comes up and he's like, "Wait, am I missing something along these lines?"
No,
or
that's right. No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's pretty
He,
So
he's
then
going through the
Matthews-
Bible. John and Dave are just recording her and holding her down, and then like she starts spilling out the truth, like you're all
so this is
here,
the part
God's
that
not
I
here,
wanted
blah,
to
blah,
say.
blah.
Like her makeup was really good because when
Yeah.
they walk in,
This part
she's
was really good.
slamming her head on the
Like
ceiling
The
Like,
ceiling.
it's like they have like a half
because it's
ceiling
the
or something.
attic, right?
Yeah.
And so I like this part because she has blood on the middle of her forehead, and she like wipes it off, and all of a sudden she has like blood like streaking down her face. So I was like, oh, okay, they
I
did
thought
that
she
like really
scratched
quick.
herself.
Yeah, but then like at the same time she like wiped off the blood.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like there's like new blood stains.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, they did that like really quick without special effects. Anyways,
Yeah.
I think there was a little bit. If not, that was just a cut.
right. But I really like that.
Yeah.
Just going back to
that's
her
where her
makeup.
becomes really good, and it's like, wow, that actually looks pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
She actually looks very possessed.
and then just to throw in real quick, I don't know if it was during this last exorcism part or the first one. there was a part where either Anna or the demon says one of the proverbs from the Bible, and that's when
It was Anna, because they kept saying like Anna said this.
Anna said this
Yeah.
because demons can't.
Yeah.
And then David was getting all upset, throwing a hissy fit again. And he was like, how can Anna be like this? And then, that's when I think it was Father Matthews was like, no, that was Anna talking
Mhm.
because demons can't say any words from the Bible.
Yeah, and then that's when they're like, David, you did something. You gotta tell us what you did. And then he's like, I cheated on her once. I still don't think that was all he did.
Yeah, there
But
was
again,
something
they don't
more.
fully say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so during-
they're like bringing Anna back up, and then like Grace comes out of her room, and then like Anna's like, "Baby, come save me, come save mommy. They're hurting me, right?"
Yeah,
She's just like standing there like, mommy. Like, I
yeah,
was
like she doesn't know what to do.
yeah. She's definitely traumatized.
So,
So during the last
Father-
exorcism,
Father Matthews comes back up.
Yeah.
Matthews, right?
yeah, Father Matthew finally comes up and he finally admits that he did do some bad stuff back then.
Yeah,
And it so happens, it turns out that Anna, when she was young, was one of his, I guess, victims.
yeah, because Father
And
Matthew
that's
comes
that's
up.
the secret she had the whole
Right.
time.
Father Matthew comes up and says, "Oh, this is that demon because that's the demon of lust." And then in the beginning, you see, like Anna says that she's from Salem, and then like during the beginning, like during the interview, Father Matthew says that he's a father from Salem as well, and so this is where it all connects. And then, Father Matthew admits that like Anna was one of his victims, and then shit hits the fan.
Yeah, because that's when like David goes in and starts beating the shit out of Matthews. I don't know what Johnny Sins and John are doing? Are they just trying to pull off David off of him?
Yeah.
Because Grace sneaks in and she runs up to Anna.
Yeah.
Because Anna's like, "Come here, baby.
Yeah. So
Get in my belly."
I think what happens was Father Matthew admits that David snaps, starts attacking Father Matthews. Johnny Sins and John goes to stop him, and then
makes
somehow
sense.
Grace
Because the camera-
sneaks in.
Yeah, because the camera falls and you don't see all this. It's just showing David and Matthews fighting.
Yeah,
But you hear them voiceover. You
Yeah,
hear
you-
Grace
you-
come in like, "Mommy," and then
and then all you hear is like a quick like snap or something, and then David's like, "Oh, Grace,
Yeah.
like, are you okay?" And then I think at that point, either somebody picked up the camera or moved it, because
No,
now it's showing the bed.
Yeah,
I think he kicked it when he ran over because it dropped. It's showing, and then when David ran over, it like kicked it to show the bed because it's still on the floor.
Yeah,
Because you only see like the bottom of the bed ish, and then like everyone's feet, whatever.
yeah.
And
So
then, yeah, David goes to check on Grace. She's dead, and then he pretty much just shoots Anna.
Oh yeah, David had a gun the whole time.
Yeah. But he shoots Anna, and then he tries to shoot himself, and then Johnny Sins and John pull him out of the room to stop him,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just gone for a while. And then
Yep.
that's it.
And then
Nah, and then you wait like 2-3 minutes, and then Grace gets back up.
Oh,
And she's
okay.
possessed.
you hear the body.
Yeah, so the
cracking.
whole time you really we're in the perspective of the camera, right?
Mhm.
And then in the top right, it's like 100% battery, right?
Mhm.
And then it,
Oh yeah, this happens on the last 10% of the battery.
yeah,
There's like 2% left.
yeah. And so like I didn't think that was gonna affect anything because when they first walked in, the battery was already down 10%. It was like 90, 80,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh damn, this
That
battery
died
sucks.
quick.
Yeah, it died quick. And then by the time it gets to the end of the movie, it's like, yeah, 2%. I was like, oh, okay, it drops to 1%. And I was like, oh, okay, this is like the length of the movie. And then like, it's all quiet, right? Everyone's downstairs. They're like trying to get David away from.
I don't know what happens. I think they're just pulling David away, and then
Mhm.
because it's just nothing else happens after that.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, you just hear him mumbling.
Anna's shot. She's like on the other side of the bed. You see Grace's feet right there because she's on the side of the bed.
Yeah.
And then right before it hits 0%, you know,
Yep, she gets back up.
Yeah, Grace sits up.
yeah, Grace is possessed. She has like the pale white face.
And then after that, it just goes to black, and then it does the little found footage thing where it gives us the extra info on people.
Mm-hmm.
We should look it up and see if all that stuff's real.
God, I don't want to look it up.
I mean, I
So-
doubt it, but I mean, because normally, I don't know. Probably not.
At the end, Anna's dead.
They use real locations.
Johnny Sins, he doesn't become a priest anymore, right?
I forgot what he does. I think he just, I think he gives up. Or he gives up. He quits or something.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think he quits.
John also
he-
quits.
Yeah,
He
he
recovers. He's fine.
pretty much moved away with his family, and then David gets into a psychiatric ward. He goes crazy.
Yeah, he goes
Yeah,
crazy.
He goes crazy.
And then Grace is nowhere to be found. Oh,
Matthews runs away to.
I don't think he ran away. I
Oh
think
no, he got charged.
He got assigned to a new church, and then I think they found out about what he did, and then he got charged and got like 32 years of jail or something like that.
Yeah, okay, because this was taking place in 2019, and then like in the beginning they said something along the lines of like they found the footage of 2022.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's all the numbers that have to do with Father Matthews, but when he did his act on the children's, did he say that it happened 32 years ago as well?
No.
No?
I forgot when that incident happened, but
He just said, it was a long time ago. I changed, right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it might have just been the 32 years in prison, but because I kept noticing throughout the Exorcist, when like the images would flash, the number 32 kept popping up.
That was kind of annoying for me. Because I was like, oh, this is a cheesy kind of way of trying to like scare us or like build tension. But I was like, It's kind of annoying because it kept flashing. And I was like, I just want to watch the movie.
Yeah. The first one, I was like, oh, what's that? I thought it had special meaning,
Yeah.
but no, they didn't. And then
Yeah,
towards
it
the
kept
end,
happening.
it
I
was
think
like,
it was just like signs of that demon, you know, or something related to that
Yeah.
demon.
Yeah.
Maybe his lucky number is 32. I don't know.
yeah.
Anyways,
Do you? That's name
Movie one.
name that.
yeah, name that demon.
Name a demon.
If you can guess that name, you've won.
I don't remember his name.
Oh, I remember. I only remember because I played Diablo, and he's one of the demons they mentioned.
Like Demon of Lust.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Diablo is very accurate with their religion and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Full Metal Alchemist.
Well,
I mean, with the sins at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
with
the
the sins.
But I mean, that's easy.
Yeah. Hey,
Metal
do you want to do the second movie review right now?
Yeah, we can still do it really quick if you guys
Yeah?
want.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 minutes. I could cut some stuff out too. I might need to.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's
But
that
anyways,
movie.
yeah, that was Name That Demon. It was all right. It wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah.
For a low budget movie, it was all right. It was all right.
Out of 10 crucifixes.
10 Johnny Sins.
Out of out of
throwing
10
Johnny
out of
Sins.
10 inches of Johnny Sin's dick, like what would you give this movie? How would you rate it?
You know what? I would give it a very modest 5, just because it was better than I was expecting. The ratings are very low, but I was like, you know what? This isn't too bad, especially for being like a low budget movie about like a real topic sort of kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was all right. I give it a 5. A lot of the other stuff really brings it down.
Like what?
They showed them more original things. A lot of it was a lot of stuff from other movies you see, like a lot of other found footage stuff. There's a lot of exposition talking.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like bad acting, that's for sure. The writing is very weak. The story is very basic. The twists were kind of obvious.
Okay.
Like the very beginning, David's like, should I really be trusting you, priest, after that incident with the altar boys? And I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure one of these priests is one of those guys. And at the end, I was like, oh, look, there he is. That's him.
The main
He's the
priest.
one.
What would? Go ahead.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I say 5.
you never know. This might have been that movie director's first movie.
Yeah, which is, you know, like, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't like, I think the directing was good and the idea was good. Like a lot of good, like they had a lot of good scary scenes and a lot of tense scenes. That was still really good. Like him going to the basement and stuff, and them in the pitch black and stuff. Those were really good scenes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just saying if they had better budget and like better actors and stuff, they probably
More
done good.
more experience.
If
Like-
they actually got Johnny Sins.
Yeah, like even if the story still stayed the same and it was weak, but they had like better actors and just a little bit higher budget, I think would have been like they would bump it up to like a 7.
Okay.
But I definitely give it like a modest 5, just because it was like, you know what, it was decent.
What would you rate it, Ed?
Me personally, I would say a 6, just because all the scary scenes were a little bit more creepier. Even though they are your normal possessed haunted movie tropes of like the floating and the crawling and stuff, but those are the stuff that like always gets to me.
Yeah.
Well, again, you know, I also just don't like exorcism. I don't like exorcism or church related horror movie stuff. But I don't know. Maybe that's because I don't go to church. That's scary to me, you know.
Okay. For you, it's just like
Yeah,
another movie.
But then like those Asian ghost stories, like I'm full shaman. I believe in ghosts and stuff. So that stuff's like real. It's like, oh shit, that really could happen. But with like the church stuff, I was like, I don't know. I don't buy that.
Okay.
I mean, David did just, you know, shoot her in the head. So it's like, fuck it.
Could have just ended the movie, right? Like,
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Before the
Like-
movie even began.
Could have saved your daughter, but no, you just decided to withhold a lot of information.
Yeah, like David.
Oh,
could
and
just,
also like I just hated too that like they didn't really clarify on a lot of things. Like I'm pretty sure David was an abuser, and it's very heavily implied that he was. But they should have like said something about it. Like the demon should have just blurted it out, you know, or something. Or Anna should just blurted it out as she was getting possessed, or something, or there should have been like a really big sign of it.
You chucked me while you fucked me.
Yeah, or something, you know.
Well, then again, it's like, you know, you don't know if it's Anna or like the demon talking, and like the demon will just lie.
Even though they know a lot of truth.
Nah, the demon's always
Dude,
truthful.
no.
Every movie, the demon is always truthful.
In a way. Well, in this movie, yes.
No, I think in most movies they're always truthful. Because you know, they
Yeah.
always know the truth, so they always tell the
Yeah.
truth. But people were like, "That can't be true." Like, motherfucker, would a demon really lie to you against like a priest? I'm gonna tell you every dirty secret this priest has, man. I want you on my side, not his. Why would I lie to you about this?
Richard's the next sassy demon.
I probably would be.
Who are you gonna possess? Charlie?
Nah, he's too wholesome.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Team
Bella.
Charlie.
I'll do Bella.
Dude, David should just like put Anna in a mental institution from the beginning.
Or something. I don't know.
Have them deal with it.
and the movie right there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have like talked about more about what happened in the past and what they did too. Because like, all we know is that there was a happy family, and then she got possessed,
Yeah.
and then she just got depressed, and then got help from the demon. But then it's like, what else happened? Like, what else? Like, what really
They
happened? You know?
never
What
really
else?
touched up on it.
Yeah. What would you rate it, Danny? Sorry, I got my
okay.
little tangent.
I probably give it like a 6 or 7 out of
Yeah?
10.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I do like how it's like it's almost a single shot. And then like during the whole time, yes, they are not the greatest actors, but for what they did, it was good. Like all the actors, I think they were pretty good. There were some scenes that were pretty weak. I love Anna though. Like her makeup and her acting was really good.
Yeah, she was a really good job.
And then like Grace, such a cute little girl, you know?
Please help my mommy.
Yeah, hopefully she gets better.
Help
acting.
save my mommy.
And
She
she's
was,
just a little
she was
girl.
very monotone, but yeah, it's like a kid acting in a low
Yeah.
budget movie, so it's like they're just like, just say your lines.
Yeah.
That's
it
why they had to
is-
get- that's
it
why they
is
had to get rid of her for,
creepy.
like,
and then
half
like
the movie.
what they did, like the special effects for it was pretty clean, right?
I think a lot of the special effects were pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Other than that, yeah, like pretty basic exorcism movie, basic plot twist,
Basic found footage movie.
right? It's like, oh, everyone's missing, and then like at the end you see someone who's possessed. Like it's kind of like Paranormal Activity. Like one person goes missing, and it's like, oh, okay, Grace went missing. Would I watch this movie again? Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe I would.
I think we would just watch it again just to find out what the hell did Father Matthew do.
yeah, I really want to find out though. Like, where did he go? What happened to him during the blackout?
Right.
That's probably the biggest mystery.
Oh, that's.
I'm pretty sure he was just around. They just got
name
rid of him
that
for
demon.
Yeah, so that was Name That Demon. I don't know, already have 57 minutes. Do you want to get into the next movie?
What if it's another 57 minutes?
I know, that's what I was saying too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have that much to say about this one, because I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting much from it.
Do you want to skim through it real quick?
Yeah, we just skimmed through it really quick, because the next movie we watched was The Furies, and this one was just a basic one.
The furries.
It was just, and this one was more just like a fun slasher just to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I picked it. Cause
I
was
do like
you
the
know
concept of it.
what? Yeah, it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was gonna be that low budget because it's a kind of low budget movie, or maybe it's just European and that's just how they all look.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. They all had like a. What kind of accent was it?
I don't know, UK, Swiss. I don't know.
Yeah. Something
Um,
from the east.
But anyways, The Furies is about a group of girls who gets kidnapped and put into a field, and they have to survive. And each girl has a protector who is also like a killer,
Mm-hmm.
and the killer has to protect their girl. Or they're called Beauty and Beast. The beasts are the killers, the beauty are the girls.
Yeah.
Every beast has to protect his beauty, but he has to eliminate all the other beauties.
Yes.
And then,
Or kill the other beasts.
yeah. And then it just follows the main character, Kayla, and she's just trying her best to save everyone, but she can't.
Mm-hmm.
And
She meets all these other girls
Yeah.
along the way too.
yeah, and then it's just a bunch of like regular slasher parts, like girls die. some don't.
I,
Well, I guess one doesn't.
I don't know. There was that one scene where, it was when they're in the cabinet and
The cabinet? You mean the cabin?
cabin, yeah,
I was like,
Cabinet.
cabinet.
and the beast came in, and they managed to like bully him out, and we kept thinking that she's gonna get grabbed through the window, she's gonna get stabbed through the door. They did not do a single.
I did kind of like that
slasher
about this one. There's
trope.
they avoided all the generic slasher trope things, and they kind of try to do their own kind of thing. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kayla, right? That's the protagonist of the
Mhm.
movie.
Yeah.
So she could be a badass, which she kind of is, but
She
they
kinda
got
became
throw like a wrench in there. She has epilepsy, so then
So she has
without
like
her
seizures once in a while.
without her medication, she gets seizures, right? And so it happens at the most convenient times too.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, like, these deaths, they were pretty cool.
Yeah, all of them were like interesting, you know.
Yeah,
because they
like,
weren't
the
always
deaths were
all-
deaths, but then like
Like I'm glad they weren't all like the same things. Just like just a stab or something, or they just like get slashed up.
yeah.
It was like something kind of interesting. I was like,
But there's like the scene where like the girl who got the axe thrown at her back and she survived, and she was hiding in the tree bark, and then she got dragged out, and we're like, oh, she got saved by her beast, and then
nope, she gets her arms pulled off.
yeah, it's like, oh, like why do that when you could just kill her?
I think that's just the ad for the gore because the guy
Yeah.
has like a basic, what is it, like those small little scythe knife
Like
thingies.
the farmer side.
Yeah.
Oh, like a sickle.
Yeah, a sickle. There you go,
sickle.
sickle. Yeah, and he could easily just like slice her out. But then it's like, have some fun with this movie. I think that's what I like about this movie. It was just a generic idea, and they're just like, let's just have fun with it, sort of. You know?
Pull her arms apart.
Yeah.
The only one thing that I thought was weird about that was he dragged her a long
He
way.
did. Oh, but he did. I think that was also to like lead on to like, is that her beast? Because in the very beginning, we see one of the beasts carries his beauty.
Oh
So
yeah,
we're
yeah,
just like, is that his? And then she turns out he like kills her. Like, oh, okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, because
Maybe he just
you,
wanted to
you
buy
were
a
even
tree.
like, damn, this beast does not care about his beauty.
Yeah.
Dragging her across the floor.
Turns out it wasn't his.
So what's her name? Michaela?
Kayla?
Kayla.
Kayla.
Kayla, she runs to the border of like this the territory, right, of where this game is being played.
Oh yeah, they have like an invisible fence, like dogs.
Yeah, it's like very annoying too. And so like when she's approaching the border, the
Boundary.
boundary, like there's like that signal, like
little
the
siren noise?
siren,
Yeah.
yeah. And so she turns around. There's a girl who's like, "Help me, help!" Right? and then like there's like a guy falling behind her.
Yeah.
This is the girl who gets her arms pulled apart. So he throws his axe,
Yeah, I thought she should have died from that.
right? And then she survives, but then like you see like another guy running up, like not even running, like just walking up, right?
That was like a little hustle.
Yeah. And then like the two guys are about to fight, but then like you see it's Kayla's beast, right? Because
Yeah.
he like waves.
Yeah,
at
he
her.
waves. After he like throws the axe, he like waves at her.
Yeah.
She like waves back.
Yeah. If I was in that situation, I'd be like, "What the fuck?" I would not wave back.
But she's in shock. She doesn't know what to do. Like
Uh-huh.
I would wave back. Like I don't know. Like okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just witness somebody get axed in the back,
Yeah.
and you look up, and the killer's just like, "What the fuck?" Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so pushing it forward, Kayla, she runs into a girl that she meets from before, Makina?
Oh, Sheena?
Sheena.
Yeah. And then she tries to team up with them, but then Sheena realizes that like I can just kill all the other girls and survive.
Right.
Because if there's at least one winner, then they win.
Right.
Because they figure out the game. The way they figure out the game was kind of it was kind of dumb. It's kind of just like just figure it out, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been funnier if she like met up with her killer. So my only critique of this movie is I wish her and her killer, I wish Kayla and her beast met up more, and they just had like funny little shenanigans. Like I was hoping that like maybe he'll like find her, capture her, and he'll like he'll like write on a pic on he'll like draw pictures with blood, like I'm your beast, I'm protecting you, and all that. But then she just figures it out. She's just like, oh, this is a game, we gotta survive.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I'm sure there's
lame.
like a rule for the beast to like not talk or like interact.
No, they can interact because remember, Maddie's beast hit her. He took her to the mines and hit her.
Yeah, but not like talk to them.
Well, no, they can't talk, but they can at least like try to like explain things. I don't know. I thought it'd just been funny or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe he's like still protecting her more from another killer or something. Then she would know.
Yeah.
Because they never had an actual like one-on-one thing.
Yeah, I wish they would have to.
Yeah.
Except the wave.
Yeah, except for the wave.
Yeah.
So I thought that's my biggest critique with this movie. It was just like, oh, I really thought it was gonna be like a funny little buddy comedy,
Right. It could have been a comedy.
Yeah,
but comedy gore.
Yeah, but then it ended up not being that. I was like, oh, all right, that's a little disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I had originally thought that the reason why they had found out about the whole pairing and how to survive was because when Kayla was in the cabin and the girl snuck up on her and she turned around like accidentally chopped her in the neck
with the
with
Danny
the
Trejo.
Yeah, with the Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
That's when she explained that when she accidentally killed her beast's head exploded. So I thought that's how Sheena.
That happened on camera, but then
No, so we didn't get
knew.
to see. So the girl that she accidentally kills, we don't get to see her beast die. What happened was she heard Sally die, and then Sally's beast died in front of her because Sally's beast was the one killing her.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
then his head exploded, and that's when she kind of figured out that like, oh, we're all kind of linked in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just thought it would have been funnier, just like her killers like drawing these little goofy pictures, like I'm protecting you,
Yeah.
don't run from me.
Yeah. So at this point, like we thought that Kayla's beast had died too because he got sickled up.
Yeah, but turns out he survived,
Mm-hmm.
and then he dies again.
At Kayla's hand.
Yeah. So stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like trying to protect her, and then like she uses his own axe to like kill him.
I think she did that because she realizes that like he has to kill all the other girls. So and she's
Right.
she's trying to make friends with everyone. So obviously she can't keep him around.
Yeah. So her beast kills Sheena, and then like at this point Kayla already made friends with Rose.
Yeah, another girl.
And then like she's trying to go find her friend Maddie, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if she keeps her beast alive, then the beast is gonna kill Rose and Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie. Yeah. So
But-
she would eventually have to kill the beast for something,
Yeah.
but she just did it too soon. But then again, this also happens towards the end of the movie. This movie's pacing goes kind of fast. I'll admit that too. But again, it was low budget, so it's like I think they're kind of just rushing it.
Mm-hmm. It was good pace.
Did we ever find out whose Rose beast was?
Beauty.
No, Rose's beast.
Yeah, Rose's beast.
No, actually.
Because the
Oh, I
because
thought
the baby face guy was
That was Sheena's.
that was Sheena's. The crow or the owl was
Maddie's.
Maddie's.
Kayla had the axe guy.
It could have been someone who
Was
died.
it the sickle guy? Because the sickle guy dies normally. They actually killed the sickle guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. It might have
Yeah,
been the
yeah.
second
If the beast dies, nothing happens to the girls. But if the beauty
Right.
dies, the beast heads explodes.
Yeah.
And
then
their job is to protect the.
was
beauty.
it the sickle guy who's like trying to look at Rose's face?
Oh, maybe yeah, because he's the one who comes in. Oh yeah, that would explain why he just left, why he just dipped. Because
Yeah.
that's the one they bully out, and he just leaves. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think he saw Rose's face and was like, oh, that's mine. That's why he just leaves.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think that was hers then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because also she's the only one who survives. Rose is the one who survives.
Yeah.
She also kills Maddie.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have good intentions though, and also
Right.
some other intentions.
Like Rose is kind of like on the spectrum, right? And so
I
she's
think
like,
so, man.
she's like, oh, Kayla's my friend, so I gotta protect Kayla. I gotta protect myself. And then so that means I gotta kill Maddie because her beast is coming towards us.
But she was also kind of jealous of Maddie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could like the way Rose like looked at Kayla. It looked like a Thai horror film.
Yeah, like she was like ready to kill Maddie. She did
Yeah.
not care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely snapped.
Yeah. Anyway, so. So Maddie dies because Rose kills her, and then it turns out there's an owl killer. That's Maddie's beast, and then he dies because Maddie died. Kayla gets mad at Rose for killing Maddie because Maddie was Kayla's best friend, and then they separate ways, and then Rose just survives on her own because she's the last one winning, and then Kayla manages to so they had eye implants, and that's how they were able to get tracked, and that's why they can't go past the barrier.
Yeah.
But Kayla manages to pull hers out, and that's how she escapes.
Yeah.
And so they think that she dies, and so that's why Rose wins.
Yep.
And then Kayla goes and gets revenge on the people running the game, basically.
Yeah. She finds the owner.
I kind of hope they do a sequel. I think it would be fun to see a sequel.
Yeah, we'll have to like look it up because this is 2019, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully they would make one by now or soon.
I don't know what they would do though.
So
Another group of girls? Oh, I think they would do another group of girls because they said that there's another match starting up soon.
Right, when Kayla, when she leaves the perimeter, she takes like the
sensor,
and we're like, oh, like what? Why would she do that? Turns out on it has like the creators of it, right?
Yeah, it has
Manufacturing
the
date.
Yeah,
And address.
manufacturing. Yeah,
yeah, it has the company name. That's how she knew how to find the guy.
yeah, because he's like the owner of it, and that guy was like watching
Through like a
VR
VR.
headset.
yeah,
Do the Oculus Rift.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
She was like, "Where'd you get this?" I was like, "Amazon."
Where else?
Yeah,
It's like it's Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, the movie itself was pretty cool. The only thing that I couldn't help but think, like the last 5-10 minutes, was very Squid Game.
Yeah, it kind of
similarities.
was.
Oh yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
Yeah. Yeah, because everything else was like pretty cool, and then once it was like the whole she finds like the owners and stuff and like tracks them down and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's
I
very
think-
Squid
I
Game
think that makes
related.
sense though. A lot of games, like a lot of movies where they do this kind of stuff, like Hunger Games and Squid Games stuff. That's usually what happens. You know, they go find the finders or the founders, and
People who are in charge.
yeah, and like kind of get revenge on them or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But that's pretty much the furries.
Yeah, like we know that there's gonna be a part 2 because Kayla like interrogates the
mean, if-
owner.
If not, they could possibly leave it at just a standalone too, because it's just now you just know like, oh, she's gonna go out and kill everyone.
Yeah, so she interrogates the owner and is like, oh, like I need names, and then like he finally like gives her a name, right?
Yeah,
And then apparently that person knows everyone who's also in charge of this game.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so.
I think if they did a sequel, it'll just be like another match, and then probably like Kayla comes in and like breaks out some of the girls, and then
Yeah.
they go out and do a revenge pack or something. I don't know. Either ways, it was a
And
fun
then-
movie.
It's a fun movie.
And then Kayla's gonna start her own game, and she's gonna go capture.
Yeah,
A
all the
bunch of
founders
guys,
and
yeah.
let them run loose and do it. Yeah. Yeah, this movie is pretty simple. I don't have much to say about it. It was fun to watch.
Yeah,
I didn't have any expectations for it, and it kind of met those. The only sad thing I thought was just I really wanted him to be like a buddy duel,
Yeah.
but that didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Good movie overall. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched it. Definitely check it out at least once. I think it's fun. It's a fun little movie just to like waste time. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing that I did notice was in Name That Demon, you guys were on top of you guys' drinking, but in The Furies, you guys, it seemed like you guys were more into the movie. And you guys
Oh,
were
yeah.
like, oh shoot, drink.
Kinda-
Oh, we didn't drink for this.
Kind of, yeah, because also like a lot of our rules just didn't happen as often as it did in Name That Demon.
Say your rules real quick.
Oh yeah, my rule is whenever someone falls, but that only happened to like 2 or 3 girls.
Mhm.
The rest like almost immediately died.
And what was your rule at?
Mine's never happened. It was like if a girl was like hiding, and the killer like comes close but doesn't find her, and
Oh
she
yeah,
says
I was
that-
trying to like look out for those.
Oh, you know
too.
what? There was
Yeah.
a couple.
Yeah,
Like,
there was a
the very
few.
beginning one when she was hiding that one girl who got her face slit off. They were hiding and then he like turned around or something really easily. I think that would have counted as a drink.
I
Ah,
thought
true, true.
I thought it was like when like a killer's like close to killing a girl, but then he doesn't.
no, it was more of like
That would have
they're
been a
in the
good
same
one.
premise. Yeah, I think the one Richard was talking about would have counted.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't happen as much because for some reason the killers are able to find the girls like instantly.
I don't know, it's the woods. Like you could just hear someone like crawling or walking.
Yeah.
There's leaves everywhere.
Yeah.
And then my rule is just, whenever someone dies.
yeah.
And then like every single time someone died, it's like it was interesting, right? So we would just keep watching the movie. And then that's why we would always like miss that rule.
Yeah, that is one thing I liked. There was a lot of like unique deaths. It wasn't always just the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, check out The Furies. It's not a bad movie.
Yeah, check out this Coca-Cola Oreo combo. It's
I liked it.
it's all right.
It wasn't too bad.
I kind of struggled drinking it though.
To me, it just tastes more like just the cream.
Oh, really? I taste
Yeah.
the actual cracker part.
Yeah.
I don't think I
The
taste cream.
chocolatey part.
Oh, I taste the cream part.
Interesting.
Maybe it's because you guys been drinking beer.
That could be too. Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe I just don't remember what an Oreo tastes like.
Well, surprise! I got Oreos.
Oh, it's been a while since I had Oreos.
Yeah, me too.
Do you dip it in water?
I ain't that poor. I always have milk.
Dude, I saw a video where like someone dipped the Oreos in this drink.
Really?
Yeah, they would like compare the two.
Double the Oreo.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. But
No.
all right.
Well, anyway, those are the movies we watched. Next ones we'll talk about are our classic ones,
Yeah.
which will probably just be me and Danny because no one else watched those of us.
Yeah. Yep. Look out for that next week.
Maybe not next week. I mean, unless you want to. Do you want to make that the next episode?
I think we should.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We can do that then.
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I had.
Yeah.
Two pretty decent movies you should check out. It wasn't bad.
Mhm.
They're not super great, but it's worth watching.
Yeah. What did you plug last time, Ed?
My TikTok.
Oh yeah. Plug your TikTok.
Yeah, follow me on TikTok. Kong Cha. That's KONGTSAB_4. Follow my TikTok for K-pop girl content.
Okay. And then you could follow us at Low Quality Pod on Instagram, and then you can follow me there at The Real Danny Cha.
And then I'm always here on YouTube. So just like, share, subscribe. I'll get back into uploading on Spotify. Sorry, our two listeners on Spotify. I've been really bad about that.
Yeah.
But I also blame Spotify for that. And then you can check out our own TikTok as well at Low Quality Pod.
Exactly.
That's it.
Comment down below what you want us to watch next. Let us know what you thought about our costumes. Let us know what you thought about Eddie. Freaking, you've never seen an Asian hobbit before, but here's one. And
There are
then
no Asian hobbits, huh? even Rings of Power. They have an Asian elf. She dies. Like a
Damn.
bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, it's in the second season.
Oh,
She's not that pretty, if that's what you're wondering.
damn. Asian elf and not that pretty.
I know, right?
Shouldn't be in the same sentence.
I know. Legolas is still the prettiest elf.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then let us know what you think about my costume. I'm 3-hole punch Danny. And
Yeah.
then,
And check our next costumes. That'll be pretty good. I put more thought into my next costume. This one was last minute.
yeah, for me it's same low quality as this one, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
If you want to send us email us at loqualitystudios@gmail.com. And then that's all I have.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we got.
All
That's
right,
it.
well, we'll see y'all next time.
We're
All right,
done.
love you.
Peace.
Bye.
Boy.
Good night.
That's
it?
everything, right?
Yeah.
All right, finish up. Bottoms up.
Okay. Oh, dude, speaking of Lord of the Rings and Rings
Hey,
of Power.
no.
Did you know that in the Two Towers?
Did you know?
When Aragorn kicked the helmet, he really broke his toes. That's why his scream is real. Oh, here, let me turn this off too. All right.